Significant locker room guys got fed up with Pickens' antics and quickly got turned off by him for multiple reasons. Some felt it would be counterproductive to keep him around, even with his unique talent. They felt the locker room could turn toxic. Not many teams were interested in trading for Pickens, making it difficult for the Steelers to get market value. The Steelers wouldn't have traded him for anything less than a third-round pick, something that wasn't offered until after the draft. Not many were broken up within the organization about Pickens got traded. Pickens went off on IG. They're the cheapest organization. Ain't no stacking year after year. They're going to let them ends go too as soon as it's time. Do you? Do you like Pickens throwing more gas on the fire?
Yeah, throw it.
I would have just let it go. I just let it go, Ocho.
Hey, listen, they got reports coming out about him. Let him throw some gas on the fire right back. All you got to do is show up.
But Ocho,
just show up to see the everybody wrong.
You're not surprised by this. You know this. You've been in the locker room. We're not people that didn't play the game, that was in locker rooms. We know what's being said. That's why I feel very comfortable when I'm saying certain things. And people ask me how I know, because I was in the locker room. And I know, you know human behavior, Ocho. You know human behavior. Oh, Joe, it's just like basketball. You know the guys like, boy, I sure wish they get your ass up out of here. Woo. Man, you bad for morale, man. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing going on over there anyway, so hey.
Sometimes you just look, Ocho, just take the high road and keep it.
You're right. Yeah, you know, somebody slap you, turn the other cheek. Okay, cool.
Nah, look. But I know the type of behavior that I exhibited in the locker room. I know if I was late for meetings, if I was late for practice, if I was late for a team function, if I was late to the plane. You know all of that. You know that irks people. That rubs people the wrong way, because they're saying, hold on, why is your time more important than mine? If I got to be here at 8:45, if I got to be to the team plane, if I got to be here, why can't you? If TJ Watt is thinking and Cam Hayward is thinking, man, if I got to do all this, and you mean to, bro, really? It's just, I don't know. I would just let it go. Hey, I've been a lot of places, Ocho. Hey, people gonna say things, and ain't no refuting that. Just let it go. Because here's the thing. If I defend myself, they're gonna say it must be true. If I don't, if it ain't, they're gonna say, why you commenting? So I'm in a lose-lose either way. So I just rather lose my way. But you know, like you said, if that's the way Pickens choose to handle it, you say, hey, I fire shots back at two. I just choose to lose my way. Forget it. Because everybody's gonna have something to say.
Always.
After being asked if he was gonna buy number 2 off DeAndre Carter. Let's take a listen to what Shador had to say about number 2 jersey.
You try to buy 2 from DeAndre?
Nah, I'm not trying to buy anything. My signing bonus ain't that high right
now. I don't blame you, Shador. You got to have some bread. Like I said, when I went to Baltimore, Ocho, I didn't want no. I didn't want a odd number. I didn't want 81 or 83, 85, something like that. I didn't want that. I wanted a even number. I went to Jermaine Lewis, who had number 84 at the time.
Yeah.
I offered him. I said, I'll buy you and your wife matching Rolex. You get a his, she get a hers. He's like, nah. He said, nah, I want to keep it. So I ain't never really liked that. I mean, 88 number just didn't seem well with me.
82 was cool.
Frank Wainwright had it. And I was like, I hit him. I said, Freaky Frank, man, what you want for that number? He was with, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was with me a couple of, like in 99, he ended up getting released. He was with me in Denver. So I kind of knew him a little bit. I said, we call him Freaky Frank. I said, Freaky Frank, man, what you want for 82? He like, Sharpe, I don't want anything. You can have it. I said, nah, Freaky Frank. That's your number. And I want to give you something. I said, what you like to do? What's your hobbies? He said, man, Sharpe, I don't like to do anything but fish. Man, I said, here. I said, how much does a bass boat cost?
You bought the boat?
Said, Sharpe, you don't have to do that. I said,
you bought the boat?
I bought him a bass boat.
Damn!
I did. I bought him a bass boat. Hey, if I was willing to give, back then Rolexes probably his and hers probably made about 30,000. If I was willing to do that to get 84, a bass boat, I think I paid like 14 grand for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got off much better. Okay.
Yeah. So, and plus Ozzy kind of had that number. I said, Ozzy, it ain't the same. It ain't Cleveland. I said, if it was Cleveland, it'd be one thing. This ain't Cleveland. So, but it was good. It worked out. And so I don't blame Shador. I ain't paying that money. I ain't paying nothing either. A 5th round draft pick. Now, when I got 84, because I was 81 my first 2 years, Ocho, and then Ricky Nattiel ended up going to, I think he went to Tampa or something. Man, when I found out he wasn't coming back, man, I called Dan so quick. I said, Dan, can I get 84? He's like, absolutely, Sharpe. I said, hey.
I'm good.
Hey, I called equipment guy. What was his name? Bill something. Ronnie Bill. Nah, Ronnie Bill was the uncle. But anyway, his nephew was the equipment guy at the time. I said, bro, you might as well go ahead and take that Sharpe off 81 and put it on the back of 84. I already called Dan. Boy, you talk about happy? I feel like damn, 84.
Having the number you want to just do something to you. Can I ask you a question?
It does, Ocho.
DeAndre Carter. What position young bull play?
I don't know what position does DeAndre Carter play. Is he probably offense? I'm thinking receiver. What was he in college? He had to be a higher draft pick than Shador.
So he's a rookie. He's a rookie coming in.
He's not a rookie. He already had it? Oh. He might have came in free agency, Ocho.
And I mean, why wouldn't he give? Hold on. Now, when you have a single digit number, right? When you wear that single digit number, you understand what comes. You understand what comes with that. Whether it be Pop Warner, middle school, high school, in the NFL, everybody with a single digit number is that boy.
DeAndre Carter, he's been number 16, number 14, number 19. He's been 1 twice. He's been 82. He's been 3. He's been 11. Now he's number 2.
Why you name so many numbers?
Because he's been on that many teams.
All right, no disrespect to him. I hope Young Bull has a phenomenal season and show the out with that number 2 on. Handle your business.
But hey, number 2, hey, you got anything from 1 to 9, you got to be special.